All right, guys, check it out. I got issue 24, so we're going to kind of pick up where we left off in our last video. This one's going to be a really quick one. As you can see here, we're going to be starting to work on the bottom half of the star drive and helping to complete our saucer module underpart. So hang in there, guys. This one's probably going to be a little bit more of a bumpy ride, but most of it is actually stuff that we've already done on the other side of the saucer. So we're just going to be finishing up this area. So hang in there, guys. A lot of repeat stuff here, but we're going to try to make it a little interesting and a little quick here for this video. Okay, so we're going to start off real quick with stage 91. Look at this big piece. We'll be glad to get to that here in a few. But till then, let's go ahead, open her up, and get this party started, guys. So we have another metal piece here. We have our phaser. We have our 3 lifeboats and our backings and everything. And then check this out. No individual windows to put in for this one, just like we did on the other side. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put all this together. I'm not going to bore you. You already know how it's going to go because this Enterprise, it's kind of split down the middle, and everything that's on this side is the same thing on this side. So even if you do this and this, it's the same thing. So we're just not going to repeat the process and let you guys see the full thing. If you would like to see that, um, I apologize, but we're just trying to cut out all that repeat stuff because this is pretty easy to do considering that we've already done it. And if you're following along in the book and you get lost, please, by all means, use the book. We do streamline these videos very easily. All right, and that is it for stage 91, guys. It's not a really big adventure, but that's okay. We're going to keep moving, guys. All right, guys, so we're finally on it. Stage 92. Here's all the parts. We're going to go ahead. What I'm going to do is the same thing I did for the other one. We already know that there's going to be some windows and all that good jazz. So what I'm going to do is open this up, put all the windows in, and then we'll come back and show you all that completed. However, we do have one additional thing coming. So hang in there, guys, because stage 92 is not done, even if we get this part. Okay, so I ran the wires that go to the bottom here, screwed this piece in, attached the spare bulb that was here, put a little piece of tape here to kind of secure it till we put that panel in. That panel will come here. You also have these lights here. You're going to have a spare bulb when you do this. However, you want to line it up through here and then throw it into our little piece here. Now, if you notice, we still have like one, two, three openings here. We still got some openings down here going along. So we still got a lot to do here, guys. But I'm going to wire this through, plug it into this base, and then get that panel put on. All right. Okay, guys. I put it all together, put all the 2 cables together. I also put in 2 cables. All right. I put one there, one here. That'll get you your top half and your bottom half. Then after that, I put in the wires, moved everything around just a smidge to make everything fit. I did see somewhat of a light leak in here, but much like when we saw it on the other side there, it did go away, so I'm not too worried. If it does not, we got some putty that we're going to be smudging into these gaps here to kind of balance them out like they were here. So other than that, guys, we're going to keep moving on because we got more to go on this video. Okay, so before we get into stage 93, I just wanted you to see the 3 pieces that we have. That way we can do it all on 93, where we're going to be basically just flipping this up. We're going to be working on this section here. So we'll open up this, you'll put the clear piece here, and then the escape pod here. So we got a lot to do in 93, so we're just going to save this for 93. Without further ado, let's move on to stage 93. There it is, guys, stage 93, and yet again we have another panel here with its escape pods. And we also have a side piece here where we're going to be putting on another one of those little sensor thruster deals. So that's going to be really cool. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead knock this out. Okay guys? Okay guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to knock out stage 93 here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, flip this over. We got to put in our clear windows. Now with the clear windows, you can also black it out even more by putting some permanent marker on it. Okay, then you go ahead and we'll put in our escape pod, which fits nice and snug right in there with all the light blocks all the way around it, so we shouldn't have to worry about that one. Once we're done with that, then we're going to go ahead and put on this. Okay, so we basically just got to put all these wires together. The red one goes to this one, and the white and yellow go on this side. So you go ahead, knock these out, put 4 BP screws in, and we're knocking us out with no problem. So that's how that looks for so far for stage 93, just for this side. So our next part is obviously to go to that saucer panel, our illustrious pain in the butt one, which is this. So I'm going to go ahead, put that together, and then we'll mount it onto the saucer and we'll show it to you that way. And of course, with great success, we managed to get it all set. And I have our escape pod here that we're going to be able to put in. So that's going to be really cool, guys. Looks like we've gotten this panel all completed. We've got this whole area completed. I haven't really seen any light leaks that are a concern for what we're going to be using this model for once our flagship model here is done. However, I'm going to go ahead and seal this up with a victorious feeling that we did really well. There's no light leaks whatsoever. Our side panels are starting to come across real good. So we're just going to continue on to stage 94, guys. We're moving quick. And of course, here we are, guys, stage 94. We got another panel. So without boring the hell out of you, I'm going to do all this for you, then mount it on to the saucer section, considering that if you've been following along this whole time, that we're just basically doing the same thing over and over again on the opposite side of the saucer, so that we can catch up to what we did to the other side of the saucer. So, and we're also going to be adding another piece to our bottom half. The only thing is with this one, it does not show, it doesn't have the shiny piece, I've noticed. So we're just going to kind of move along here with everything and see how we end up. All right, guys, so we put it all together, and the only thing we'll have left now is just to put this piece on. Once we've completed all that, we should be good to go. So now I am going to let you know that it says to install this red cap here at the end. However, I didn't do that. I kind of just put it in there, held it down just a little bit with some tape, and then just put this in and locked it in. We do have like a little bit of a bump on the other side. However, that little bump has been there since we got there the last time, but it does not show any light leaks, doesn't really show any difference. So we're going to keep continuing on where we left off with all our stuff, and we're going to move on to the next thing because don't need to get bogged down with something that we've already fixed. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to show you real quick. I let this dry out. I put some more black there because I want to make sure that there's no light leaks. For this, it's kind of just like we did earlier in our video. You still have these spare lights. Obviously, we know that this one here is going to go into here. I'm not sure where this one's going, but I'm going to go and use my gut and think that it's going to come down here, since we already have one here. So there'll be probably one more light coming in our next video. But for now, this is what we're going to need to do. We just need to lock this in. Once this is locked into place here, we should be good to go. Now, we don't have a escape pod to put in here for this like we did the last time, but I'm not too worried because I'm pretty sure it's going to come up on the next video. But I still have some spares, so if I have to, I'll just take from this tree here and put it in there. Other than that, guys, that is it for today's video of issue 24. So what I'd like you to do is just say thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you guys will keep on modeling out there, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. We're going to go ahead and start making out more videos for you for our flagship model. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead, watch all of our other videos while you're waiting. We still have our Knight Rider out there, we have our Ghostbuster, we have our Robocop, we have some more Ghostbusters and Robocop videos coming out. Our Knight Rider is still on the back burner because we are waiting for a really massive um, kit that is supposed to be coming out, and this kit is going to be what's going to make the Knight Rider car one hell of a vehicle. Um, and as you know, I like classic cars, specifically this model, of course. I really enjoyed it as a kid, um, and I got a chance to ride in one back in the day when it was brand new off the market, and it was great. I enjoyed sitting in it and riding around. It made me feel like I was in the Knight Rider car. But I digress, and we'll let you go here on that. But other than that, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking a look and taking the time to watch our videos. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you on the next one. Other than that, guys, keep on modeling, and we'll see you on the next time.